I am Cadet Captain Lily Anderson.
And I am Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Evan Cooper, and we will be your Master of Ceremonies for tonight's event. Please stand for the presentation of the colors commanded by Cadet Dylan Wibbles and the singing of the National Anthem by Cadet Zoe Crane.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Present arms. Order arms. Right face. Right shoulder arms. Forward arch.
Please take your seats.
We would like to recognize our special guest for the evening. Please stand to be recognized. Mr. Mark Loeffner, Superintendent, Greater Clark County Schools. Ms. Teresa Perkins, Greater Clark County School Board Member. Ms. Pamela Hall, Principal, Jeffersonville High School. Dr. Holly Bernard Bramlett, Freshman Academy Principal. Ms. Jennifer Goman, Health Academy Principal. Mr. Brandon Weinbrenner, Engineering Academy Principal. Mr. Matt Barker, Business Academy Principal.
Colonel William Camp, representing Military Officers Association of America. Mr. Sean Otto, with Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 1832. Mr. Richard Pimpleton, VFW Post 1832. Mr. Joe Young, VFW Post 1832.
The Air Force Junior ROTC program has a mission to develop citizens of character. This mission is accomplished through the study of aerospace science, leadership studies, participation in the fitness and wellness program, and a variety of extracurricular activities, which include the drill team, color guard, the saber team, marksmanship, Apollo, community service projects, academic bowl team, model rocketry, and PT team. Tonight, we are here to recognize those cadets who have excelled academically within the Air Force JROTC program and within our co-curricular activities and service programs. With that in mind, we have local, national, and special unit awards to present.
We will first announce the Air Force JROTC Unit Level Awards. Cadets, as your name is called, please quickly make your way to the front to receive your certificate. All ribbons for these initial awards will be distributed to the cadets next fall. The first 3 awards will be presented by Colonel Benning. When you receive these awards, please line up in alphabetical order. Leadership Development Requirement Ribbon. This award goes to Cadets Aubrey Cummins, Jordan Hibbard, Natalie Hollins, William Hudgens, Edgar Martinez, Talon Rogers, Blake Russell, Simon Wizenat, and Dylan Wibbles. This is awarded for leadership in AFJROTC co-curricular activities. The recipients must have demonstrated exceptional leadership in achieving objectives through the coordinated efforts of others.
The Achievement Ribbon. The following cadets have earned this award: Abura Andres, Rainey Andres, Mason Bentley, Zoe Crane, Emily De Jesus, Yassine Dizdar, Carmelita Garay, Sophia Goforth, Natalie Hollins, William Hudgens, Leanna Kissoon, Noah Krausen, Esmeralda Santa Maria, and Trinity Smalley. This is awarded for a significant achievement as deemed appropriate by the aerospace science instructors. Accordingly, these cadets will receive this award for their involvement in multiple JROTC activities in the Cadet Corps. This award is limited to approximately 15% of the Cadet Corps. The Superior Performance Ribbon. The following cadets receive this award: Lily Anderson, Evan Cooper, Aubrey Cummings, Ryan Kelton, Talon Rogers, Blake Russell, and Dylan Wibbles. Awarded for outstanding achievement or meritorious service rendered specifically on behalf of AFJ-ROTC for a single or sustained performance of a superior nature when compared to achievements and accomplishments of other cadets. This award is limited to approximately 10% of the cadet corps.
Thank you, Colonel Benning. Master Sergeant Manley, would you please come forward to present the next 3 awards? The Leadership Ribbon. The following cadets receive this award: Cadets Lily Anderson, Evan Cooper, Ryan Kelton, Talon Rogers, Blake Russell, Simon Wizenat, and Dylan Wibbles.
Outstanding Cadet Ribbon, awarded annually to the outstanding first year, second year, third year, and fourth year cadet. The recipient from each class must be of high moral character, demonstrate positive personal attributes, display outstanding military potential, and obtain academic and military excellence. This year's outstanding cadets are Aerospace Science 1 Cadet Mason Bentley, Aerospace Science 2 Cadet Blake Russell, Aerospace Science 3 Cadet Evan Cooper, and Aerospace Science 4 Cadet Lily Anderson.
Outstanding Flight Ribbon. Awarded each academic semester to members of the outstanding flight as determined by the JROTC instructors. Could the following flight commanders please come forward when their certificate is called? This year's first outstanding flight goes to Foxtrot Flight, with Emily De Jesus and Mason Bentley as class leaders. Will the following cadets please stand to be recognized? Cadets Abernathy, Betzana, Breitling, Bratcher, Brookings, Evans, Jackson, Kassoon, Ramji, Roberts, Smalley, Tevis, and Yeoman. This year's second semester outstanding flight goes to Echo Flight, with Samula Zakari as class leader. Will the following cadets please stand to be recognized? Cadets Bailey, Cooper, Embry, Hambrick, Hewitt, Hines, Kelton, Logan, Martinez, Mitchell, Morris, Newland, Romero, Sampaio, Stubblefield, Thompson, Tuttle, Walker, Wibbles, and Williams. Thank you, Master Sergeant Manley.
On April 12th, a group of cadets started their morning at Charlestown State Park and 6 hours later finished a 14-mile hike in honor of our military who were involved in the Bataan Death March during World War II. These cadets all earned the Bataan Death March ribbon. Could the following cadets please stand and be recognized? Abril Andres, Breitling, Alondra Cervantes, David Cervantes, Clark, Cooper, Cummings, Dizdar, Dorsey, Embry, Garcia, Haggard, Hewitt, Hines, Kayana Jones, Christina Jones, and Kyla Jones, Krausen, Lubai, Martinez, McAllister, Rogers, Romero, Russell, Sampaio, Aaron Tuttle and Aubrey Tuttle, Wayne, Wizenat, and Wibbles. We would like Aaron Tuttle to come forward and receive a certificate as the first cadet to complete this 14-mile hike 4 years in a row.
We will now present the National JROTC Awards. The first two national awards will be presented by Miss Teresa Perkins. Miss Perkins, could you please come forward? The first national award is National Society Daughters of the Union. This award goes to Cadet Cyan Wimberly. The award recognizes one deserving cadet annually for outstanding service during the past year, showing character, discipline, and patriotism.
Way to go, man.
Special Forces Association. The award goes to Cadet Aaron Tuttle. The award honors a cadet who exemplified over the past school year the outstanding qualities of a Special Forces member, knowledge and the pursuit of excellence.
Thank you, Ms. Perkins. Could Dr. Bernard Bramlett please come forward to present the next two awards? The Air Commando Association Award. The award goes to Cadet Simon Wisenat. This award is presented annually to one cadet who most closely exemplifies the 13 critical attributes of success for Air Commandos. The Air Commando Association congratulates this very deserving winner and hopes this award helps raise the overall awareness and the critical contributions of our nation's Air Force Special Operations Forces. The Celebrate Freedom Foundation. This award goes to Cadets Leanna Cassoon and Emily De Jesus. Awarded for outstanding performance in academics and cadet corps activities as a first or second year ROTC cadet.
Thank you, Dr. Bernard. Could Mr. Weinbrenner please come forward to present the next two awards? The Retired Enlisted Association Award. This award goes to Cadet Jordan Hibbard. Awarded annually for exceptional leadership to the most outstanding Air Force JROTC cadet while serving in an enlisted rank. The selected cadet must have shown outstanding leadership throughout the course of the school year. Tuskegee Airmen Incorporated Air Force JROTC Cadet Award. This year's recipients are Cadet Zoe Crane and Noah Krausen. Cadets must have attained a grade of B or better in their aerospace science class while actively participating in the cadet corps activities and unit service projects.
Stay. Thank you, Mr. Weinbrenner. Could Mr. Otto please come forward to present the next two awards? The Air Force Sergeants Association Award is presented to Cadet Abril Andres. This recipient must demonstrate outstanding qualities in military leadership, discipline, character, and citizenship, and be in the top 25% of the AFJROTC class. The American Veterans Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Aaron Quinn. This award is presented annually to one qualified cadet that possesses individual characteristics contributing to leadership, such as a positive attitude toward AFJ-ROTC programs, personal attributes of initiative, dependability, judgment, and self-confidence.
Thank you, Mr. Otto. Could Ms. Hall please come forward to present the next two awards? Military Order of World Wars Award. This year's recipient is Cadet Braylon Walker. This award is presented annually to an outstanding cadet with strong leadership potential. Selection is based on an outstanding accomplishments or service to the AFJ-ROTC unit. Sons of the American Revolution Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Mason Bentley. This award recognizes an outstanding cadet in the top of their class academically. The recipient must exhibit a high degree of leadership, military bearing, and all-around excellence in aerospace science studies.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. Could Mr. Barker please come forward to present the next two awards? Military Order of the Purple Heart Award. This year's award goes to Cadet William Hudgens. The award recognizes an outstanding underclassman cadet who is enrolled in the AFJ-ROTC program and demonstrates leadership ability. Each cadet must have a positive attitude toward AFJ-ROTC and their country, hold a leadership position in the Cadet Corps, and be active in school and community affairs. The Scottish Rite Award. This year's recipient is Cadet Edgar Martinez. This award annually recognizes an outstanding cadet who contributes the most to encourage Americanism by participation in extracurricular activities, demonstrate academic excellence, and demonstrate the qualities of dependability, good character, self-discipline, good citizenship, and patriotism.
Thank you, Mr. Barker. Could Mr. Young please come forward to present the next two awards? National Sojourners Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Ryan Kelton. This award is presented annually, recognizing an outstanding cadet who contributed the most to encourage and demonstrate Americanism and outstanding leadership within the Corps of Cadets and on campus. National Society United States Daughters of 1812 Award. The award goes to Cadet Natalie Hollins. Awarded for excellence, leadership, military discipline, dependability, patriotism, and upright character in speech and habits. Thank you, Mr. Young. Could Colonel Camp please come forward to present the next award? Military Officers Association of America Award. This year's award is presented to Cadet Dylan Wibbles. This award is presented to an outstanding cadet who shows exceptional potential for military leadership. The cadet must be in good academic standing, be of high moral character, show a high order of loyalty to the unit, school, and country, and show exceptional potential for military leadership. A check for $100 will be presented to the winner.
Thank you, Colonel Camp, for presenting this award. I'd like to invite the members of VFW 1832 to come forward to present their award. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Blake Russell. This award is presented to an outstanding cadet who is actively engaged in the AFJ-ROTC program and who possesses individual characteristics contributing to leadership. Each cadet must have a positive attitude toward AFJ-ROTC, have outstanding military bearing, demonstrate patriotism and leadership potential. Furthermore, VFW Post 1832 will present a check for $150 to the winner. Thank you, gentlemen. Could Ms. Goman please come forward to present the next three awards? The American Legion General Military Excellence Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Ja'Cory Hambrick. This award is presented annually to a cadet based on the cadet's general military excellence. Each cadet must rank in the top 25% of their AFJ-ROTC class, demonstrate outstanding qualities in military leadership, discipline, character, and citizenship. The American Legion Scholastic Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Yasin Dizdar. This award is presented to a cadet based on the cadet's overall scholastic achievements. Each cadet must be in good scholastic standing in all classes, rank in the top 25% of their aerospace science class, and demonstrate leadership qualities and actively participate in student activities. Reserve Officers Association Award. This award goes to Cadet Talon Rogers. This award is presented for military and academic achievement to an outstanding cadet who must possess individual characteristics contributing to leadership by demonstrating outstanding personal appearance, the highest personal standards, a strong positive conviction, and rank in the top 10% of their aerospace science class.
Thank you, Ms. Goman. Could Mr. Pimpleton please come forward to present the next award? Daughters of the American Revolution Award. This year's recipient is Cadet Lily Anderson. This award is presented to one cadet that is ranked in the top of their aerospace science class. Demonstrate qualities of dependability and good character. Demonstrate adherence to military discipline and possesses leadership ability and a fundamental and patriotic understanding of the importance of ROTC training. Furthermore, the Daughters of the American Revolution have presented a check for $150 to the recipient.
Thank you, Mr. Pimpleton. Could Mr. Loeffner please come forward to present the next two awards? The Dedallion Award. This year's award is presented to Cadet Lucas Romero. The Order of Dedallions is a fraternity of commissioned pilots from all military services who sought to perpetuate the science of patriotism, love of country, and the high ideals of self-sacrifice, which place service to the nation above personal safety and position. This annual award recognizes one outstanding cadet that demonstrates an outstanding and appreciation of patriotism, love of country, and service to the nation. The Air Force Association Award. This year's award goes to Cadet Evan Cooper. This award is presented to an outstanding cadet that possesses the following personal characteristics and eligibility criteria: positive attitude toward AFJROTC in school, outstanding personal appearance, display personal attributes such as initiative, judgment, and self-confidence, and ranks in the top 5% of their aerospace science class. A check for $100 will be presented to the winner. Thank you, Mr. Loeffner. At this time, we would like to announce some special category awards.
The Louisville Armed Forces Committee Award for the JROTC Outstanding Cadet of each service in the Kentuckiana area is a regional award that is presented by the Louisville Armed Forces Committee at an awards dinner. The awardee is presented a check for $300 and an Armed Forces Committee plaque. The Air Force Junior ROTC Outstanding Senior Cadet for the entire Kentuckiana area is being awarded to a Jeffersonville High School cadet. She will receive her dinner and her check on May 17th. Congratulations to Cadet Lily Anderson. Please wave to be recognized. Could Colonel Benning please come forward to present the next award? J100 Air Force Scholarship is awarded to just 100 Air Force JROTC cadets nationwide. This scholarship pays for all of the cadets' college tuition, fees, room, books, and may be worth up to over $150,000. The cadet must enroll in an Air Force ROTC program in college and receive their commission in the Air Force. This year, a Jeffersonville High School senior received the J100 scholarship. Congratulations to Cadet Lily Anderson. Thank you, Colonel Benning. Ms. Hall, would you please come forward to present the next two awards? Air Force JROTC Student Athlete Recognition Award. This award goes to the following cadets: Lily Anderson for soccer, Tyler Breitling for tennis, Lee Clark for soccer and volleyball, Evan Cooper for archery, Aubrey Cummings for soccer and wrestling, Liam Jackson for football, Kennedy Lubai for track, Edgar Martinez for swimming, Maverick McAllister for football and wrestling, Scarlett McRae for soccer, wrestling, and track, Jacob Mitchell for bowling, Lucas Romero for swimming, Ava Stuffley for wrestling, Ryan Tevis for wrestling, Aubrey Tuttle for soccer, Aiden Wayne for bowling. What? I have to read this, so just go. This award is presented to all JROTC cadets in good standing within the Cadet Corps who have maintained at least a cumulative GPA of 3.3 and participated in a team sport at Jeffersonville High School. The Outstanding Cadet Athlete Award, known as the PT Club. The cadets are given this PT test twice a year in the fall and spring and are currently in the middle of taking their spring PT test. We would like to recognize the following cadets with a certificate and their name engraved on a plaque that is displayed in the cadet classroom. The PT Elite Award for Spring 2023 goes to cadets Emily Garcia with a 97%, Lily Anderson and Aubrey Cummings with a 95%, and for the fall 2023 to Lily Anderson and Kennedy Lubai with a 97% and Aubrey Cummings with a 90%. This award goes to any cadet who scores at least an 85 on all 3 physical fitness events: push-ups, sit-ups, and the 1-mile run.
Thank you, Ms. Hall. Could Mr. Loeffner please come forward to present the next 2 awards? Volunteer Service Award. The recipients of this award are Evan Cooper with 63 hours, Blake Russell with 58 hours, and William Hudgens with 55 hours. This award recognizes the top 3 AFJROTC cadets who went above and beyond in their community and school service activities during the academic year. The Aerospace Education Foundation Academic Cadet Badge. The Academic Cadet Badge is awarded to sophomore and junior cadets for academic excellence as signified by attaining an overall 3.3 grade average with no grade below C on their semester transcript. Could the following sophomore cadets please come forward to receive their badge? Aubrey Cummings, Kaylee Hampton, Courtney Mathis, Mercedes McClendon, Talon Rogers, Blake Russell, Aiden Wayne, Tawana Webb, Simon Wisenat, and Willow Wolf. This badge is awarded to the following. 1 minute, sorry. I messed that one up. This badge is also awarded to the following junior cadets who may continue to wear it next year. Please stand and be recognized. Evan Cooper, Kaylee Embry, Edgar Martinez, Jacob Mitchell, Jonas Newland, Alex Sampaio, Lucas Romero, Aubrey Tuttle, and Dylan Wibbles. Ms. Hall, could you please come forward to present the final 2 awards with Mr. Loeffner? The Distinguished Cadet Badge. The recipient of this year's Distinguished Cadet Badge is Cadet Evan Cooper. This award recognizes one cadet annually. The recipient must be of high moral character, demonstrate positive personal attributes, display outstanding military potential, and maintain consistent academic and military excellence. Only one cadet wears the Distinguished Cadet Badge during their senior year. The Senior Master Sergeant and Mrs. Alvin M. Aldridge Award. This year's award is presented to Cadet Evan Cooper. This is a local unit award and is given annually to the cadet who is considered by Unit IN-061 to be the outstanding cadet for the year. This award is in honor of Senior Master Sergeant and Mrs. Aldridge. Senior Master Sergeant Aldridge was instrumental in establishing the Air Force ROTC program at Jeffersonville High School. He was known for empowering students to aim high and to achieve their greatest potential. Senior Master Sergeant Aldridge served in the Berlin Airlift, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. Senior Master Sergeant Aldridge was a graduate of Jeffersonville High School and the University of Louisville. He had over 30 years combined active and reserve military service. Mrs. Aldridge was a longtime supporter of the Air Force ROTC from when she moved here in 1971 until her passing in 2021. Thank you, Mr. Loeffner and Ms. Hall. Thank you. Colonel Benning would now like to say a few words.
Well, first off, I want to thank everyone for coming this evening. This is always one of my favorite nights of the year when we get to recognize the cadets for all their outstanding stuff that they've done all year long. And before I get into what I want to cover is a few of the highlights that happened this year. But before I do that, I always like to ask the parents if you can do me a favor. And that favor is we got to get our uniforms back. So they're due, the cadets know they are due May 16th. They also know anything dark blue has to be dry cleaned. Their shirts can be washed and brought in. But May 16th is that day that they need to put those in. On Monday, though, we would like all their extras, and they know what those extras are, their name tags, their ribbons, and so forth. Those need to be in a Ziploc bag, and they can bring those in on Monday. But we definitely appreciate your help in getting those uniforms turned back in for us, so thank you for that. Just to go over some of the highlights that we did this year. In the fall, if some of you recall, we hosted Congressional Representative Aaron Houchin, and also Mayor Mike Moore came in, and that really gave us an opportunity to kind of highlight everything, not only that we do in Air Force JRTC, but what we're doing at Jeff High and within Greater Clark itself. So the cadets did a great job hosting those two individuals. Later, we went to Back the Blue, which is the 5K run that always happens right around 9/11. We had the greatest amount of participation yet. I've got down 35 cadets that ran that and supported Back the Blue. So that was a great way to start off the year. Our PT team competed in 6 competitions this year, with highlight at Harrison County, where over the year they took 8 team trophies home and 3 individual trophies. Our drill team participated in about 5 events, earning 6 team trophies and 13 individual recognitions. The cadets had an opportunity to go on 5 different educational trips, to include trips to the Cincinnati Planetarium, the Museum of the United States Air Force, Fort Knox, the Louisville Air National Guard, and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. We always try and get them on educational trips, but we want them to have fun, and I think they did on all those trips. Community service was a big thing. It was a huge thing this year. Actually, they set a record this year. They had 2,122 hours of community service, and that was helping out the school and the community itself. And that's about 200 hours more than we did last year, which was the record last year. So hopefully they'll keep along that trend. They started with the 4th of July parade. They also did Loaves and Fishes, where they feed the needy of Jeffersonville. They assisted at Franklin Square's Fall Festival and did the Veterans Day ceremonies or programs at both North Haven and River Valley. We always love giving back to the younger schools here within Greater Clark. They did a canned food drive. They packaged food for Greater Clark County kids that were in elementary school. They assisted at Golden Corral's Veterans Day, and along with that did 6 other Veterans Day events. Talk about one of your other favorite times, getting the cadets out and meeting the veterans. The veterans always light up when they walk in the room, and especially when they get that opportunity to talk with them. They participated in Wreaths Across America. If you're not familiar with that, we go out to the National Cemetery over in New Albany and lay wreaths at our veterans that are buried there. They also did a flag folding ceremony for 3 veterans of the Vietnam, Korea, and World War II. So we still have a few of those World War II veterans around. A few of us got invited to his birthday party. He's going to turn 102 in just a couple weeks. We completed our 14-mile hike in honor of the Bataan Death March during World War II. And they still have a couple other things planned. Over at the American Legion, they're going to help out with their Mother's Day breakfast here, not this weekend, but next weekend. We'll do a park cleanup, and then we'll go back to the National Cemetery on Memorial Day. And remember, Memorial Day, they're out of school, but they always show up for Memorial Day to go in and show their respects there. If your cadet hasn't done a community service event and they're coming back next year, please encourage them to do that. They are so rewarding for them. Our color guard was extremely busy at Jeff High, but not only at Jeff High. If you recall in the fall, we got lucky, but I always say they came to us because they knew that our color guard is professional. And they got to do the University of Louisville Notre Dame football game. There was over 59,000 people at that game. So that was incredible for our kids to be out there in front of that crowd. They also did a number of U of L basketball games, and we even made a trip to Bloomington for an Indiana University game, basketball game. Additionally, your cadets are going to be involved. Some of the things that we talked about early: model rocketry, the saber team, marksmanship, flag detail, orienteering. They do the morning pledge and recruiting. And talk about recruiting. I had a fantastic team this year, and they went out. We were able to get out to both the middle schools. We talked to every 8th grader. We got to talk to every 8th grade social science class. And that team came out. Normally we get about 60 or 65 cadets, our future cadets. We get 8th graders that sign up for us. When I looked today, we had 85. So we've got 85 cadets coming next year. That's definitely the highest we've ever had since I've been here. Just this week, I asked a few of our seniors, hey, what was your favorite thing in JROTC this year or even over the last 4 years? And so I wanted to share a few of those with you. A couple we weren't able to go this year, but I've got my seniors. One is the Academic Bowl team that went to the All-Service National Championships in Washington, D.C., and they placed 3rd in the nation. So that was a few years ago. Also, I had a number of cadets mention this. My most memorable event was Drill Nationals, being able to go to Drill Nationals and compete there. They were able to compete 2 years in a row, took home trophies a few years ago. Another cadet said the most memorable event in Air Force JRTC over the past 4 years was going to iFly, something we did last year, which is basically skydiving in a wind tunnel. And so we didn't do that this year just because of the expense, but for all those first years that didn't go, it's on the schedule for next year. Somebody else talked about just going to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. I think they said that was definitely their favorite trip, their favorite thing to do. They had a lot of fun and enjoyed being with their friends. Had another couple senior cadets talk about Air Force JRTC. They like the PT practice and the competitions because they like competing in those events and seeing their friends. And then the last one that I wanted to mention was being on the drill team, just because they've made so many friends through drill. And drill, they meet almost every day. And so they're either going to all love each other or all hate each other as much time that they get together. They tend to really like each other and get along. So as you can see just from that sampling, the cadets really enjoy learning something, competing, being in these different competitions, being together, being with their friends, and doing community service events. So parents, guardians, family members, thank you for sharing your sons and daughters with us. It really makes this program, makes my job, Sergeant Manley's jobs, extremely rewarding. We'd like to especially thank all of our special guests for coming and presenting the awards this evening. I want to give a shout out to Cadet Lily Anderson and Evan Cooper for taking on our MC duties this evening. And then of course, always want to thank Sergeant Manley for everything that he's done with that program and working with the cadets. So with that concludes our award ceremony for 2024. Thank you for your attendance and support of this program and the Cadet Corps at Jeffersonville High School. Everybody have a great evening.